What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit the like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. All right. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X at Shar's Reality number 6. If you aren't following my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shar's World number 6. Remember that this is not a chat for children, so if you're a child, you probably should exit stage left. Now that we got all the accolades out the way, hello and lottie dotted to everybody. All right, all right, all right. I see y'all coming on in here. I know that we were supposed to do our review this morning, but I want to talk a little bit more about Carlos' event as things get spilled over, over the YouTube or over the internet streets, right? I want to talk a little bit more about that because I think it's imperative that we do. So I'll be back tonight at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time for our review. I don't want time to get away from us, so I will cover that today. So make sure your notifications are on because y'all know I got something to say. Hi, Mama Van. The first was in the chat this morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Veronica. How are you? Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. Hi, Laverne. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Um, Purple Queen in the building. What's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. Hi, Candy. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Cynthia in the building. What's up? You guys are all speaking because you understood the assignment, honey. Don't let nobody make you fail the test. All right. Hi, Marshawn. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Tawanda in the building. What's up? Miss Linda says hit that like button, please. Hi, Vivian. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Take it easy, sis. All right. Yes, I want her to get well soon. Trish K10, what's up? Long time no see. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I want to make sure I say hello to everybody. I love my folks in the chat. So I make it personal. And people be like, oh, that's too long and you spend too much time saying hello. Well, come back when I'm done saying hello. However you want to do that. I love my checkmates. All right. I love y'all. Enough time to take. It ain't gonna cost me nothing to say hello to everybody. Okay. All things Helen, how are you? How are you? Welcome to the chat. Hi, Connie. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Jesse in the building. What's up? Say it costs me nothing. If you come in on time, you get a shout out. And it's free. You ain't gotta pay $1,000 for a shout out. All right, all right, all right. Listen, I do need a favor from you guys. If I go out, I cannot see that I go out because I have this overlay on. Usually I can tell by the mic it's not moving anymore, but the mic isn't here because I have an overlay on. So if I go out, just type it in the chat. Sure, we can't hear you. Okay. And I'm looking at the chat so I can definitely see it. Okay. All right. That's all I need you to do besides hitting the like button. It's imperative that you guys hit the like button so your girl can stay in the algorithm and keep making it do what it do, what it do. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Don't just keep sitting here in the bushes, letting your butt hurt and stuff, like that. Listen, get your butt out the bushes and go ahead and subscribe to the channel so we can get to our 9K. All right. Um, and again, we are still praying for our content creators. Again, I ran into some stuff yesterday and I'm still praying for every single content creator, whether there's something going on or not. Like I said, it's never easy to be a content creator. You hit some bumps and some grooms, you know what I mean? In the road, you hit some rookie mistakes, right? You sometimes you ain't got to be doing nothing to nobody. Folks just like chaos, okay? So we're gonna keep them in our prayers because that's what God requires us to do. I'm not Mama Van. Mama Van, this is a great compliment. Mama V, I didn't know if you were or you wasn't. Did I call you Mama Van? I don't know if you were or you wasn't, but welcome. um, Good morning, Cricket 22. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Um, Nettie in the building. What's up? What's up? All right, guys. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's jump into it. We said hello to everybody. You guys got in here fast. Like Shar, spill the tea. Shout out to Diana Rose because I tell y'all my attention span is very, very short, and I can't seem to keep up with everything and everybody. But Diana Rose gets to the point. I'm assuming we share something of the same interest where we ain't gonna sit through too much of nothing. Okay. So I was over in her chat and she shared a lot of stuff that went down that she was able to collect throughout the YouTube streets. So I'm going to come behind that and talk about what I think on those topics that she shared. If you guys want to see videos, you got to go to, I think she said Sassy T, played some videos. So you guys can go on over there and watch them. I'm just not going to play them here. You got to be very careful in the stuff that you share. And the best thing for a content creator to do is learn how to utilize your voice and have a conversation. Utilize your voice because nobody could ever say it's not you or you took it from somebody. I'm me. I can only be me, right? So as content creators, we got to learn how to speak versus it's all good. We play the videos and stuff like that, but they're very tricky. So we just got to, have a voice of reasoning, okay? Jazzy J in the building. What's up? Really Bell in the place to be. Go Rally. Hi, Carmel Rail. How are you? What's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. Ain't nobody sleep with you last night. Good morning, good morning, good morning. But yeah, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Listen, the streets is talking, okay? And here's the thing: you ain't never ever gonna be able to get around the truth, okay? Whether you tell it halfway or not, somebody is always going to defend themselves. And that's what's happening with Martell. Martell is about to take his ass over there and do a video or do an interview over there with Tasha K from text messages 5 years ago. 5 years ago text messages, which has nothing to do with today and why your ass was locked up. Talk about some old text message, and Melody has confirmed that that is not true. Now, it's allegedly because I was not the fly on the wall, but I believe the content creators that was in the building, okay? So let's jump into it. Let's jump into it. Mama Van looked at amazing also. I saw her picture on Instagram and she looked at amazing. So shout out to her. Black don't crack. It's amazing to be black. You know what I mean? So I love it. I love it. I love it. So you guys know that they had a special guest. Now I do. Maybe it might be a reach. You guys can let me know in the chat, right? It might be a reach, but I do believe there's a motive behind Carlos trying to wing Stormy in as much as he is. Now, I told you guys before, I didn't like Stormy last season, but this season, I can get down with her. I feel like she's a little bit more reasonable, she's a little bit more understanding, and she's less messy. Okay. And if she is, we don't know much about it. Okay. So I'm going to say I'm rocking with her to a certain extent this season. But my do question, why is Carlos trying to rope her in? Is he looking for her to replace somebody, right? Well, not replace somebody, because she's there, her husband. But is he looking for her to do more of his dirty work? I do have questions. So the special guest was Stormy indeed, and baby, she is giving what is given. Okay, sis got body yada 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 out here. I said, now who the hell done hit the gym? And it was definitely Stormy. Now I got this from Diana Rose, this picture here, and that's Stormy. Now Stormy just did a reunion and she was busting the hell out of her dress. Now she looked at fabulous at the reunion, but she was busting out her dress. So now here we are a couple months later, and she looked like she went back to her 20s. I said, well, goddamn, it's looking good out here. Okay. What kind of weight plan are you on? I want to know. Are you just hitting the gym? Like we got questions. But she looked amazing, and they say that Stormy was indeed the special guest there. PK Joe in the building, welcome. Dutch is in the building. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. But definitely, Anita in the building. Hi, hi, hi. But definitely, Stormy was the special guest. Now, people, like Wanda says that why is it that he didn't invite the whole cast? Trick, you just mad because you didn't get an invite or your daughter didn't get an invite. Let me enlighten you that you're just not that important, okay? So ain't nobody checking for you, okay? Really? What you saying over here? Okay. I can't. But look, check it. Whatever she's doing, and done kicked in real fast. Okay. So she's not going to really tell us what she's doing. We see it all the time that people go and get surgery, slim down and be, then they out there running like they ran miles to get the weight off. In all reality, they was laying on somebody's surgery table. I'm not going to ever do it because I love my life and there's too much mishaps from it. But look, to each his own, girl. If you got to get the, the rolls off the side of you or the front, you do what you do. You look amazing, might I add. It took 10 years off of you. I believe that's just my opinion. And I think she looks great. So she was a special guest over at Carlos King on the Road podcast. Okay. Um, so getting back to this letter that Martell wrote, a 5-page letter that he wrote, trying to clear his name while he brought Melanie these flowers. Production made him do it. There's no way, there's no how. He would have never did anything like that. And we all knew his ass was lying. Okay, well, why wouldn't he lie? That's what he do for a living. Marty Moore lie. Okay, that's his middle name. Oh, Lion Tell. All right, that's what he is. So he's trying to defend that and trying to defend why he brought Melody flowers while he was allegedly over there playing house with Ariane at the time. Okay, so now I'm assuming Ariane was like cursing him out, bopping him upside the head, like, really, Martell? Really, Martell, you gonna play with me? I'm that girl, Martell. I'm that girl. Okay, really? You gonna bring this hoe some flowers? And he had to do nothing else but to sucker her in with this 5-page letter that he's trying to clear his name. And not only did he try to clear his name, he tried to push it on production and said they made me do it. Okay. And Carlos was like, now hold on. I ain't gonna get you right now because it would be a little bit too much, but I will address your ass. And when I do, you better be ready for these hands. And guess what? They said that he has answered and he has issued a statement about Martell 5-page letter trying to clear his name. He really said, in my terms, sucker, don't play with me. Okay. Martell is out here on his Aaliyah 5-page letter. That's what I said, really. Hi, Delicia. What's up, baby? Make it do what it do, what it do. PK Joe says Martell is just a pitiful, disgusting, jealous, hearted loser. And is. Sonny and Moses were the special guests. Stormy was in the audience. Okay, thank you for clearing that up. What the hell would they be? You know what? Nope. I need more info before I speak on it. I ain't even gonna do it right now. Okay. Or mommy makeover. Yes, that's what I'm saying, PK. Something happened because sis looking great. Okay. No one stopped the whole cast from buying a ticket. That's right. They couldn't get in free, but they could have brought a ticket. You right about that. I thought Moses was funny. Okay, thank y'all for this tea. That Stormy was not the special guest, it was definitely Stormy and Moses. And I guess Stormy was just, I mean, it was Moses and Sonny, and Stormy was just an audience. So she ain't so special after all. Is that what y'all telling me? Okay, I'm with y'all. Thank y'all. Stormy is in the gym. She looks stunning. She do, Vivian. Um, all right. So they say that Carlos did address Martell. Um, and he says that he feel like it was attack on his character. He was hurt because him and his team has worked overtime to do what they do. Um, and he feels like it was attacked on his character and production as well. Um, when his production took the time out to give Martell the things of his request. Okay. Now, what he's making reference to, if this statement is true, is Martell filming with Melody and bringing her flowers. He said his ass brought the flowers because he wanted to. Ain't nobody make him bring no flowers. Ain't nobody try to make him sit down and have no conversation with Melody. It's all a stone face a lie. Okay. So, like I said, Ariane probably was over there busting him upside his head. Really, Martell? Really? Really? You gonna really do this to me? Smacking him all upside his head. And before he punched her the hell out, allegedly, okay, he was like, let me do something to get this girl off my back. And so he had no other choice but to let her say what he needed to say to her and then have her write his confession for him and then post it online. But Carlos said no such thing has happened. Martell did what he wanted to do. It was Martell's request to have a conversation with Melody, and definitely nobody made that nigga bring no damn flowers. Okay, he did what he usually do on a regular basis: suck Melody toes, and she ain't even asked for him to be sucked. Okay. That's all I'm saying. That's what they saying, honey. That's what they saying. Let me see what y'all saying. You guys are all speaking. Hi, Mama Bees. How are you? Deshonda, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Shar. Production asked the folks not to speak of Sonny and Moses because that is being filmed for the show. Oh, Debbie, thank you. Well, look, shit. Look, that would explain the letter that they put out over on the Millimeters fan page saying, "Don't forget what was asked of you." Did I take that? Let me see if I posted. Did I take a There we go. Yeah, that was the letter that was posted on the fan page, and it does ask, not to speak, but they didn't say what it was because it's supposed to be a secret. But I guess some content creators that let the cat out the bag after all. Okay, but um, so I guess we waiting to see what's up. So there was a special guest. I am interested to see what they have to say. But toodles to them for being a special guest, child. Carlos, he know how to be messy as hell. Destiny gonna go over there and choke him the hell up, okay? Because she don't like people to be playing both sides or in somebody's face like she own you. But listen, we here for it, okay? So, Sharon, hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Um, Martell needs to go to Mary Closesaw and keep Melody name out his mouth over there lying on Tasha K platform. Child, I can't wait to hear it. I'm that nosy that I'm not going to pay the money, but I know it's going to hit these YouTube streets soon enough, and I'm going to be here for it. Okay. Um, Stormy got a trainer and been working out. Supposedly she dropped 20 pounds. Well, she looked damn good. Martell is just as pitiful. Okay, I read that one. All right, I just wanted to make sure I'm up to date with my comments. Let's say Felicia says good morning. Marshawn says right, but what does either one have to do with the show? That's what I'm saying. I'm glad you say it. Let me ping you for a minute. What the hell does why would they be there? That's why I said Carlos messy. That shit is messy. I don't care what nobody said. I wonder how many views TK got for that sorry interview. I don't know. Is it on YouTube yet, Karen? Let me know. All right, so people start to ask Melanie about the charges being pressed, right? And here's where a bunch of lies and Carlos, Carlos basically was like, I can't answer if charges was pressed or not. And they say that Melanie did was like, huh, I got you. I'll let y'all know what's up. Hell yeah, charges was pressed. And let me tell y'all how that shit happened. Okay. And what she said was, she says that basically she took the proof, probably the pictures or the video, whatever she had, to the particular place that it needed to take, whether it was the courthouse. I'm not sure how it worked, right? And when she got there and they saw the proof that she had, they was like, okay, would you like a warrant for this? And she was like, hell to the mother, yeah, okay. And when she said, yeah, they issued the warrant. Now, folks were still asking in addition, well, how the hell does he get a warrant? And Coleslaw was just as guilty as Martell. And she says that maybe at a later time that might come up, but as of right now, the only person that they issued the warrant was the person that originally did the crime. And that would have been Martell himself. So Coleslaw was able to dodge a bullet right now, but that doesn't mean that charges wouldn't be brought up on her later and anybody else that these pictures or videos were shared with, right? So I say, girl, just lay low for now because they might be after your ass next after they do that investigation. So lay low, girl, so they don't come pick you up while you picking your kids up in school because karma is a mother. Okay, so that's how the charges got pressed. So it had nothing to do with a whole 5-year text message, old text message that he sent out of anger. See how he over there lying and carrying on? Just lying for a living. That's what he do. So Melody confirmed, like I said, that the charges was pressed, and right now they're only for Martell, not Ariane, but it doesn't say that later on they may indeed be there. Okay, so she cleared the air. I agree, PK. What does it have to do with the show? That's what I'm saying. What the hell we need to know? You had to pay $12.99 to hear Tasha K interview. I don't know if I want to do it though, Veronica, because if I get over there Martell line and my skin start cringing, because I told you I can't really sit through it. The lying, the narcissist behavior, all of that is too traumatizing for me. Um, so Melody confirmed that the charges was indeed pressed, and it had nothing to do with nothing to do with Ariana in this moment, but it had everything to do with the revenge P. And bro will be he ain't gonna be vindicated like he said he would in his statement. He's going to be held accountable, okay? And it doesn't look like she's going to let up on him. And she's not going to take the foot off her foot off his neck, okay? Or the red bottoms rather, yeah. Okay. So the next question that they have asked was what's up with the Keke and Melody like where do they stand? And this, I'm not gonna lie, but if you guys listened to my live recently, what did I say? It's 190 people in here. I know most of you guys, half of you guys watch me all the time. What did I say? Once somebody shows Melody who they are in her off season where she's just taking downtime, eventually she cuts you off. So by Keke exhibiting, and Melody be watching, right? She may not ever say anything, but she definitely got her ears to the street. And Millimeters have her best bet, right? So she's definitely they. If she didn't hear it, somebody's definitely sending it to her. What's going on now? Whether she feel like it needs to be addressed or not, that's between her and God, okay? But apparently, she felt like everybody else felt that Keke was flip floppy and a little wishy washy. And because of that, Keke, Keke ass got blocked. Keke ass got blocked. She says that Keke had missed her flight. She did care enough about her to pay for her to get back home and get her on another flight with her. But as soon as she got, when that it took Keke too long to say that she was involved in the leaking of the information about the show, she was like, nah, bitch, you know what? We're not going to be able to do it. Okay. And she blocked her ass. Now, I don't blame her because she said time and time again, I love Melody. Melody and I is this and Melody and I is that. Well, the content creator that had the information on her didn't get the information from nowhere. Keke shared it, right? Not only did she share it, she had ample amount of time to say, nah, I don't want my hands on this. But instead of her saying, I don't want my hands in this, she engaged with the conversation and made herself just as guilty as the content creator would have this conversation about Melody. So once Melody got wind of that, I'm assuming Keke ass got blocked immediately. Okay. And remember, this was all around the Houston time, but I believe she recently got blocked because it all started unfolding recently. Okay. And Keke came back talking in circles and trying to defend herself. Now, I don't think that's makes her a bad person. I think she has to get some things in order. She's be a little bit more stable, but Melody said, hell to the nah. You get yourself stable over there, way over there, and get your ass away from me. Okay? 107 likes and 197 in the chat. Y'all need to get it together. Y'all almost there, but not quite. All right. So I heard they are lying on the interview. I believe it, Miss Linda. I believe it. Tasha K might be in jail by the time that interview airs. With all she's going. Yes, I'm waiting on it. She's too involved. And she working overtime lately to really take up for men and their wrongdoing. And it's kind of disgusting as a woman and a woman as of her substance, right? So she's been rubbing me the wrong way anyway. With that being said, it seems like when you get your back against the wall, you would have a moment with God and be like, Lord, I don't know what I'm doing, but stuff just keep happening and happening and happening. Every time you turn around, I keep getting my head knocked off. Like, Lord, tell me what I'm doing wrong. But she hasn't had that moment yet because she just keep poking and poking and poking. You better go pay that $4 million, okay? And then worry about the next thing, okay? Yumina, what's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am the queen of butchering somebody's name. I will put it in the blender and chop it the hell out. Hell up. Please don't charge it to my heart. Charge it to my head. Okay. You guys are all speaking. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. But yeah, so Keke got her ass blocked. Okay. They said it's done up. All right. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Okay, let's move on to the therapist news, right? Remember recently Carlos has said that everybody is granted a therapist on the show. I think they all have their individual therapist. And I'm thinking to myself, why the hell would they need therapists, right? I'm a real life person. I'm a real time person, right? So I don't like to deal with stuff like at the show when we film it. If this stuff has already been bothering me, I like to jump on it while it's already frying, okay? But I understand that it's reality TV, so everything can't go like real life, okay? Um, that day made me triggered and permanently turn off. turned off by her. It was disgusting. I'm sure, Candy, it was very disgusting to a lot of people that have wisdom and knowledge, right? So Melody says she has her own therapist, right? Thank you, own, for your therapist, but no thank you, right? I have somebody that I'm working with that's here with me. And I think they said that the therapist was there with her at Carlos King thing. I think, don't quote me on that. I think that's what they said. But here's the thing that I thought about when they talked about the therapist and how she had a standby therapist. I said it must be very heartfelt or hard that every time you do a film that you're being forced to, a scene that you're being forced to do with somebody that, bring back so many of those emotions or, remind you so much of your past, that you got to really go to your therapist at the end and be like, how do I handle these feelings, right? Because I'm assuming some of these scenes go on for hours, right? Where they're filming. They don't always nail them right away, right? So I'm assuming by the time she gets done filming, she's probably like shooken up, pretty shaken up, right? Shaken, probably got, woo sign, come to Jesus moment, right? She's probably really, really, really going through it in some of these moments, right? So I'm just like, well, that got to be very stressful. So yes, she has somebody that she has that's working for her, but it got to be hard to get off every single scene if it was that stressful to be like, how do I handle this? Help me channel this right now, right? That's hard. Um, that's very, very hard. So, like I said, shout out to her for getting through some of them scenes because we would never know. We would have never known if they didn't say this that the therapist was on site with her and she's hired her own person to be with her. So all them scenes that she got to endure, especially on that Houston trip, I can only imagine how stressful that was for her, right? So keep doing all those things, trying to keep like I basically she probably right now like I ain't letting nobody run me off this show. I've been here. I've been standing the course, and I'm just not going to do it. But right now, it's probably one of those mental things, right? It's like one of those things where you have to ask yourself, if it is it worth it, right? A change has to be made. Whether it's her go because she wants to, or whether it's Martell get his ass off the show because nobody needs him there. Okay, we're not even checking for him, but definitely a change has to be made. Okay, they said say her security was there. I saw one of the school events where her security was with her while she was doing something with the kids, and I said to myself, now let a dude pop up here, and they was right side by side with her. That's why this statement right here that they made from the Millimeter fan page I was cracking up. Okay, when they said they talked about her security and how tight the security was. Um, I was laughing so hard because they said, "Baby, Mel's security is a whole other level." One of them looked like he was trained for the diesel of the Equalizer. Okay, the other one gives where is it at? Lane Neeson, you are if you pump fake, wait a minute, let me see. You can pump fake if you want to. You're going to be taken straight to the ER. She says they ain't no top flight security. No flashlight cops. Don't mess around and find out. Play if you want to. Listen, they pulled Mel to the side for a quick break, right? Somebody asked for a pic. Mr. Equalizer cut those eyes and said she's on break. And the way his voice vibrated up his chest and out of his mouth, I put my camera down. I wasn't even trying to get a pic. He says they had stayed on swivel. Okay, their heads stayed on swivel. They were never too far away. And if you thought they were, by the time you blink, they were standing there like Michael Myers. Yeah, her security is presidential level. And that's another thing, Martell, you could never. But this was necessary because all of those times that you guys filmed that they filmed, you took it upon yourself to keep rising up on her on different occasions. Remember the trip that they went in where you tried to go in her room in the middle of the night thinking you was gonna get some tootie tootie too, and she says no, thank you. Right? Remember the whole thing with you and Nell and them outside, and you act like you want to bust her on her lip. Okay, you keep rising up, so security is necessary. So I think with the therapist and with security, the way that this person described the security, even though we saw it for ourselves when she was going to the kids' school event, or it might have even been drive that she was doing, but you saw the security with her, and they was there, and they was doing their job. So it's a shame that somebody has to walk around with security, because you don't know when a ding dong gonna pop the hell out the bushes and act retard. So if he do hop the hell out the bushes, okay, somebody there to tase his behind, okay? And that's what he needs. So all of that, Mr. Calm guy, no wonder he was at that table talking all calm with her. When she was like, "You give the kids those flowers, all right, honey?" Usually he would be like, "You talking to me like that? You gonna do me like that? Not me. You know who I am." But he was real calm and chill, because I believe behind that camera was those big security guards, and he did not want to get slammed on his head, okay? Um, Aries Love, hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Patricia Dyer, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Um, exactly. I agree, Shara, the way her PTSD is working with those casts. And yeah, Connie, listen, I can only imagine. These people can't seem to grasp all of that Mel has been through. Having her kids around Closall every other weekend is stressed enough. She has no room or bandwidth for any kind of foolishness. I agree. Kusan, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We're really up here talking about what Kusan. Okay, I read that one. I want to make sure I didn't miss no comments. Um, Carlos is not going to fire Martell. The whole show is based on Mel and Martell, good or bad. I can dig that. I could, because at the end she mentioned that Mel made a comment that he gotta go. I don't care how the hell y'all get him out of here, but he gotta go. And she said that that was pretty much the end of it. She didn't elaborate on it. She says that that was the end of the conversation. He has to go. So her giving them an ultimatum, how would that work? Because we heard Carlos King say on numerous occasions that Martell and Mel is the show, right? They pitched the show. So neither one of them have to go anywhere. So I want to know now that it's a safety issue, and it is, guys. It's definitely a safety issue to have them two in the same room, or even be in the same area. It's real. I can imagine what she's going through. Um, Hi Cheryl, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Hi Heron Moore. What's up, baby? Make it do what it do, what it do. We're Love and Marriage Huntsville Human Resource Department. Listen, we're gonna find it together. When you find it, you let me know, okay? But yeah, so how does that work? Melody said he has to go, but how is Carlos going to channel that, right? And I am going to make a short video about the news yesterday that we received that I didn't get a chance to make, about her telling Carlos, well, when was y'all going to step in? Y'all watching all this shit go down. When was y'all going to step in? Right? I'm not going to talk about it too much here, but I'll be uploading a video, in a few hours that talks about our thoughts on that. Why does she have to tell you now? And then you always talking about you didn't think it was that deep. That's the same thing you did when the girl said that her phone was hacked. You turned around and was like, well, maybe it was like a robot, or it was like one of the robotic things where they're getting them. Like, you made excuses for what she said that she experienced, and that's what you're doing now. I didn't think it was that serious. How could you not? If somebody did that to you, how would you feel? Right? There is no need for him on the show. He has legal issues now. They are no longer able to work together. He has no lucrative businesses. It's pointless for him to film. He has been using her. Yes, he has, for a storyline. The cast of Demons and Carlos production, The Chief Demon. Up, yep. But yeah, it's no need for him to be there at all. I think Carlos likes the drama, and he's not thinking safety. He's not thinking mental or emotional stress. He's not thinking any of that. But if Melody was like real, like most of these reality stars that we see, she could probably sue him for working, for allowing her to work in a hostile work environment. And he got whiff after whiff after whiff that it's a very hostile environment. And he did nothing to change it as a production, as the production team, or the CEO of the production team, however you want to name it. She can definitely have something against him. So, but Melody is not that kind of person. So she's probably never going to do that. But this could go another way. It can go to a whole nother level. All right. 252 in the chat, 142 likes. Please like the video. It is free. Yes, I'm gonna need y'all to get this together. Thank you, Mama Bees. I appreciate you for shouting these people out for not hitting the like button. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button. Least y'all can do is 200 likes. Okay, go out the chat, hit the like button, come on back and enjoy the commentary. We love you here, but you got to make your girl rain. All right. I am glad that she stood on business. Priceless, at least having the millimeters there. I'm sure that touched her so much. Carlos Mel called you out, and again, you will address the Revenge P and abuse. Yeah, she did call him out. And like I said, we're gonna have a conversation. I think a lot of people are afraid to have certain conversations because it might affect their channel. Learn how to use your words wisely. Take the gutter out of the narrative, and just talk from the bottom of your heart and have a conversation. If enough people talk about what this can bring about for her mental and her emotional stress, he would have no choice but to make it happen. Okay, so keep your foot on his neck. All right. Um, what's up, Latavia? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, Ramella. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Make it do what it do, what it do. But definitely, it's pretty scary, right? Um, and even with this mess that he stirred up with the Moses and Destiny, I mean Moses and Sonny situation, right? That was the surprise. But what do they have to do with the show? They're not a part of the show. She doesn't work on a production team anymore, from what was reported, right? Destiny is not a part of the show. So what's really about to happen, right? Um, I don't know the purpose in them being there, right? People's trying to heal from stuff and you just keep stirring it up because you like mess. But that shit gonna have you in the bottom of the barrel. You keep playing like that. Melody have a severe trust issues with this cast, except the Fletchers. It's asking a lot for her to even be cordial with these people. Marceau is the only one that really understands the assignment. Miss Ann Howe, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. You're right about it. I heard that they are going to fade him out next season. He had the cameras when he went to jail. What? And the new couple is going to what? I know you better shut your mouth, honey. Lord have mercy. Child. Y'all better stop playing with me. Is that the truth? I don't know if I can listen. I don't like backstabbing, so Sunny gonna have to work overtime to win my approval. Not that she needs it, but I don't like the fact that we know for sure that she messed with this man behind Destiny back. Because if it was the other way around, he wouldn't have been the dude that he was. He wouldn't even let Destiny have no sight of him on television. He would have made excuses for why he don't want to be on because people be hating, and I wanted to be secret. But just the fact that he was openly about her mentioning him on TV says that Sonny didn't have a relationship with him prior to. And Destiny says that that was her cousin. Now she done married his cousin. I said, now Destiny, took this too damn far, okay? So I'm here for it no matter what, okay? Does Martell have a business interest in the show because of him being a part of the pitching of the show, similar to that of Mel being part of producers? I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, it will hold a lot of weight. Also, right? It's a real tricky situation. Um, please remove your comment about the okay. Let me go up. I don't know if I could. All right. Sorry, I don't believe cameras were there. Mel said Martell was trying to do something that triggered. He had an open warrant. Okay. Um, no Sonny or Moses are tapping another show right now. It's in her IG. I saw that too. Um, Profective, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I saw that also. 263 in the chat. You guys go ahead and hit that like button. You guys are amazing. Um, yeah, I hope the cameras wasn't there because that would be a sour pudding on his face. But God has a funny way of getting you, teaching you a lesson. Are you salty or not? right? They could have came knocking on his door while he was filming. I don't know, but it's real funny how quickly the tables has turned. Remember, he got on the internet, was like, Melody, leave me alone. I don't mess with you. You keep bothering me, telling a bunch of lies, sound like a little pussycat, okay? And she keep messing with you at the Popeye store, and she did this to you, and she gonna take you away from your kids, and all of this stuff, just lying at the lies, at the lies, at the lies. Oh, now how the tables has turned where you don't even want production to even see this crap, but you got something you want to prove to production when it's about her. Nah, let production run those cameras and see you getting clink clink, okay? All right, Mel and Penis Head have a court date tomorrow with Mel being the plaintiff. I'm not sure. Shar, they put a gag order on everyone there. What? At the Carlos thing? I wasn't there, so I ain't under a gag order. But are you serious? Ebony Dancer says, Grand Rise, OMG, Happy New Year, sis. What you can't call nobody. And a Jerome in my Jerome voice from Martin. I'm here, honey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ain't nobody sleep with you last night. What's up? Um, heard he sold Martell his interest to Carlos. Okay, Mama Bees. I wonder what triggered the warrant. Yeah, he did something. She ain't just like, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna take it down here. Something happened. You know what I mean? That triggered her to be like, you know what? I'm tired of playing with you. You gonna stop playing with me, okay? Um, and he deserved it. Whatever he did. See, sometimes we don't know to leave well enough alone, so we keep digging and poking and digging and poking. And he probably digged and poked and sent her something that was like, nigga, who is you playing with? Okay, go play with your mama. Tricks are for kids. Okay, and she marched her butt up to the courthouse and was like, here you go. Take whatever you need. Do whatever you need to do. I gotta get this dude up out of here. Okay, and now her whole family is really singing. You going to jail? You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Ah! Is it really interesting that Tasha K is taking so long to edit the interview? Why upload it now? Yeah, it never takes her that long. You know why? Because she likes the lies and she's trying to make the lies make sense, knowing damn well they are a lie. In my opinion, okay? Yes, Shar, Sassy T said they had to sign something. Oh. Wow, they came big changing it, huh? Well, I ain't signed one. I'm just talking about what's in the YouTube streets. Okay. I'm sorry. It was just in the chat and I was reading the comments. I'm sorry, y'all. um, NDA we had to sign. Oh, Betty, you was there? Go ahead, Betty, with your bad self. Okay. We had to sign one at the Dancing Dolls. Oh, you talking about Dancing Dolls event. To not disclose anything before it aired. Okay. What do TK has against Mel? She jealous because her life could never. All right, and she hid a lot of her stuff as well. At that hope, it was rumored that Penis Head was stopped on suspicion of a DUI. That could be what triggered the warrant. Running tags would do it. Yeah, you're right about that. Um, it was the last August RP that triggered it. Okay. Tasha K is trying to see how many lawsuits she can garner against her. Yeah, because she on her way. Keep playing with fire. Okay. Your ass gonna get burned. All right. I hope nobody watched TK interview except one reliable source and bring it back. Got you. That warrant was from August. So they've been waiting for him. The warrant was from last year. He went to do something and his name came up. Maybe he was a filing for marriage license. Listen, maybe it was filing for marriage license and it came back like he got a warrant and they locked his butt up, honey. Good morning, Cricket 22. Good morning. She's having to take certain things out because if he mentions certain things, he can be in breach of his bond. Also, Tasha ain't trying to get another lawsuit. You right about that, Relly Row. That makes a whole lot of sense. Did Mel turn down an interview with TK? That's why she don't like her. Probably so. I think she was trying to do one in the beginning when Melody was like freshly talking about the divorce and her songs and stuff came out. And then Tasha K doesn't like for woman to stand up. You got to watch Tasha K closely. She's all about her man. And she doesn't like women to stand up to men. Okay, she likes them to sit down, put the prayer cloth over their legs, and bow down to men. This day and era, you're not going to get there, especially not with me. My mouth is too sharp. Okay, I hurt you where you think you're gonna hurt me at, and I'm gonna get you where the hell you think you're gonna get me at. Point blank. Period. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Love me or not, I said what the hell I said, and I meant what the hell I said. So Tasha K is from an era where they respect the men times 10. That ain't me. Okay. Um, 183 likes and 270 in the chat. Come on, guys. I told y'all, get me to at least 200 in this chat. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Vanessa. How are you? I went to permanently ignore Tasha K, cold sore, hotel, and all the snots, including tissue. Candy said, get them all the hell out of here on a special shuttle. Renew driving license. Okay. Well, they tagged his behind. All right. I heard one of my clients' dads was telling me that he had got a letter in the mail. This is how far they would go to get their warrant, right? He had got a letter in the mail saying that he had won some tickets and he had to report to the courthouse immediately. I don't know if I would have, went that just don't mix, but I'm just telling y'all the story. So he said he marched his ass up there to the courthouse, thinking he was gonna get his tickets. This is my letter. They said that I was gonna it was like the federal courthouse because he said he remembered the bars and stuff locking behind him when he walked through the gates. Okay. So he says that he took to the window. He talked to the lady. Hey, this say that I won some tickets. Da 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 da. She was like, okay, sign your name right here. You such and such. He said, yeah. He said he walked back out the gates and they heard the clink clink behind him. And he said before he even could step foot off the step, he was like, it was about four big white men with guns already pointed. Are you such and such? And he said he was about to take flight, but um basically he was like, the guy was like, we'll get you before you even could move, something of that nature that he said. I said, so the federal government go as far as setting you up with a piece of mail to get their warrant or get the person. Now I don't know why the hell he took his butt up there because I wouldn't have went if I known I had a warrant. Now let me tell you what the warrant was for. So this is how far they would go to get you. He said the warrant was for basically disposing of trash and on the wrong trash day. I said, huh? What kind of neck of woods was this? I'm from the hood, okay? So stuff like that don't happen where I was growing up from. They don't give a damn what you put in what trash can. But apparently where he lived at, he put it out on the wrong trash date and they put a warrant out for him and they locked him up. So listen, you never know to what extremes they will go to get you behind those bars if they want you. Okay? Hi Janetti, what's up, baby? Make it do what it do, what it do. She's already interviewed with Tasha K. Did she? Okay, I didn't know that. That's one interview I missed. I thought I was on top of things. Thank you, Rarely. It had to have been some police matter he was trying to clear. That is the only time a warrant would show up allegedly. Um, Child, there's a lot going on. 200 likes. Go ahead, y'all, with y'all bad stuff. Y'all working overtime for your girl. I felt the same way. Stormy got on someone's table instead of giving the people their money back on their products. Get somebody else to do it. She ain't giving no credit to the surgeon. Okay. She said, I worked out, and who else gonna check me? I worked out. Okay. I am one that got my money back from Stormy and free bottle of her serum. Oh, really? Listen, child, Stormy says she turned over a new relief. People are getting their products on time. She's rocking and rolling over there on TikTok. She making it boom. Every time you turn on something on TikTok, there is a Stormy, okay? So Stormy is making the storm happen over there. She's making it rain over there on TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, your girl got badges over there now. Y'all can go over there and get your badges, honey. They $2.99. Go get your badges and you get special content, or you get to choose your topics that you want me to talk about on TikTok, girl. You special if you get yourself a membership badge. All right. Listen, that's my time, checkmates. That's my time. Yes. She did. Tasha K played a voicemail where Martell called Mel and was crying, begging Mel to please come back to him after she first left him. Wow, I gotta go find that, really, bro. You sharing something with me today. I didn't know that. I know I saw Aries and then I saw Martell's with Steve Harvey. I never knew that. Wow. Child, listen, talking about he drunk, trying to already make excuses for the bullshit that coming out his mouth. Stormy is a bit problematic. but not a hater. She works hard. Yes, she does. And she seems like she's trying to, turn some things around. At least I hope that's the truth. She's trying to, change over a new relief because she had a terrible year last year. Okay. Um, Lovable life. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Mel is very start. She put it out in case something happens. She has evidence. Okay. Camera was there rolling. What? Adrian, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. You guys are amazing. 320 in the chat. Let me get 10 more people to hit that like button before I log off of here. All right, go ahead and hit that like button. 10 more, 10 more, 10 more. That's all y'all got to do is 10 more. You guys is rocking with your girl. I'm going to come back at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time for our review. So make sure you tap back in, have your notifications on, and subscribe to the channel so you guys don't miss that review because I definitely have something to say. Yes, Mel did an interview. Okay, y'all teaching me something today. I did not know that. You guys be on it, okay? But listen, that's my time. If you aren't following me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, or X, go ahead and follow me at Shards Reality number 6. If you aren't following my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shards World number 6. All right, my Instagram, my email, and my Cash App is in my bio if you guys are looking for that. I do have a couple things coming. I have my phone line hooked up for just my chat people. For anybody that's here on YouTube, you guys are going to get my phone lines where you can have personal conversations with me. Of course, I don't want to get too crazy, but I love my checkmates so much that I personally got a line just for my YouTube folks. Okay. And eventually we'll probably share it with TikTok, but I'm not sure because TikTok has a lot of other perks over there that people are benefiting from. I'm a bag chaser, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So you guys can look out for that new stuff that's going to be in my bio within the next week or so. I'm adding my mods back now that I'm remonetized. And I just want to personally just say, I don't know if she's still here. Thank you, Carmel Rell. What we shared privately in our DMs prior to all of this mess. Like I said, you were the only one that even mentioned anything of that nature to me. And I love women of substance, and my heart is so big for you for that. And I can appreciate your love so much for that. Only we know what we're talking about, but not a lot of people say, "Hey, do you know?" A lot of people join in on it, and in my character from just watching me from the time I came on until now, you knew that I did not know, and I appreciate you times 10 for that. And you're like one of those special ones that hold a special place in my heart, and I thank you so much for that. We need more content creators that's just going to keep it a being with you, right? So I can appreciate you for that. Love you, sis. They are filmed. They're going to be on the show. Wow. Um, yeah. I love you. I really do. I mean that like with my big heart. Yes, ma'am. I'm always here, dear, and it stays with me. Yes, I appreciate that. Real talk. That hope. What's up, baby? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Says he's lying. The feds came and got you, and it was not pretty. Wow. Um, Certain things that was talked about. Okay, man down millimeters. Okay. That's why the YouTube streets are so quiet, though. That makes a lot of sense. That the YouTube streets are so quiet because they weren't able to talk about certain stuff. Keep pushing, Queen. I respect that and I receive that. All right, guys. I said I was going like 10 times. I'm leaving for real this time. Until next time, checkmates. Bye.